back with us here on Market Pulse. Blue Star all set to launch an eco-friendly range of split conditioners for the residential as well as commercial segments, and being joined by the management, B. Thiagarajan, President Blue Star, to run us through that launch and more. Mr. Thiagarajan, launching the new series of eco-friendly air conditioners. Take us through the strategy and the kind of impact that you expect to see in terms of both your revenue as well as your margins.
We believe the market will very fast move towards inverter applications. And the second thing is that in line with the Montreal Protocol, the ozone-friendly refrigerants are to be used. And in other words, ozone-depleting substances are being phased out. And we are going ahead and launching more than 50% of our models are going to be environment friendly refrigerant charged air conditioners. And these two are very important trends in the country. The other trend is that digital applications or the Wi-Fi enabled or mobile app enabled air conditioners. 5 models are mobile app equipped air conditioners which are available today from our range. In about 3 years time, all our air conditioners must be Wi-Fi enabled, or you can operate it through a mobile application. And what all this means in terms of revenue and profitability, we expect the market to grow by around 15% in the coming year, and our own growth target is 25%. Every year we have grown faster than the market. Again in FY17 we want to grow faster than the market. And the second thing is the margins are going to be stable. Even though the rupee had depreciated, the raw material prices are low and the Chinese prices have dropped for many components, and therefore we expect the prices to be and the margins to be stable. And the indications are that the summer will be harsh. We think the demand will be very high. In quite a few markets we are growing more than 25% as I am speaking to you today.
Okay, you're speaking of the summer. I just want to, get more clarity on that. Last summer was kind of sluggish for you. What's the outlook for this summer?
Last summer was sluggish. Post-summer, the festival season, it did extremely well for the industry. FY16, the market will end up with around 10% growth, and we will be ending up with close to 20% growth. So FY16 there was a growing concern when rains were happening in the month of May, June in quite a few parts of the country. But right from October, when in fact when the Onam season started itself, we all felt the demand is very high. Diwali season was good, New Year season was good, and there is nothing to complain about FY16 at all.
What is industry demand looking like, and especially in terms of how Tier 2 demand is panning out?
The demand from Tier 3, 4, 5 towns have been very encouraging. We have done something like 57% of our sales coming from Tier 3, 4, 5. The most important thing is these markets also consume premium products like the inverter air conditioners or 5-star air conditioners because it is an aspiring population which exists there. And there is also the consumer financing scheme growth. Today 15% of our sales is happening through consumer finance. In FY17, I think 20% sales will happen through consumer finance. So with the union budget giving thrust to rural as well as the agriculture economy, these markets should do extremely well.
Let's talk about a bit of outlook. What are you doing in terms of expansion, both in new markets as well as product categories?
The category extension is there we are entering the air coolers as well as air purifiers. Some 5 models of air purifiers have been launched. Air coolers have been launched in northern India already. And we are expanding our footprint in the Middle East as well as North Africa and SAARC nations. And we believe India can manufacture air conditioners which are globally competitive at affordable prices. So we are setting up 2 manufacturing units, one in Jammu and another in Sri City in Andhra Pradesh. Total investment of 215 crores. These factories are basically going to manufacture room air conditioners and deep freezers and water coolers. And there will be substantial amount of import substitution or backward integration. And on the whole, I think India is poised for growth, and room air conditioners will be one of the categories in which we will grow. I have no doubt about it at all.
Okay, let's speak in fact about your room air conditioners. 40 to 50% I understand of your sales is constituted by room air conditioners. Give us a sense of the demand.
Room air conditioners is the largest now in the market as well as for Blue Star. The market for air conditioning equipment in India is somewhere around 15,000 crores or so, out of which 11,000 and odd crores come from only room air conditioners. It is a very significant part. In case of Blue Star, more than 1/3 of its turnover comes from room air conditioners. And this trend will continue definitely. And that is the reason why we focus very effectively on this particular product category. Unfortunately, the large commercial spaces are not growing. It is the residential market which is growing, followed by light commercial market like shops, showroom, boutiques, restaurants. These are the demand growing segments.
Okay, I want to talk about essentially, summer. You're saying it looks brighter this year for you. What proportion of your sales do you think summer quarter will really contribute to your total?
So 3 months of sales will be close to 40%.
All right, Mr. Thiagarajan, thanks very much for speaking with us in the midst of the summer season here, and that's a view coming in from Blue Star. Let's take a break. On the other side, the Delhi